Well, just finished shooting. Sorry, camera's not right there. It's right there. Just finished shooting the Civil War video, and I must say it was crazy awkward. And some of the locations I just didn't dare speak because there's just so many people there. Man was just overwhelmed, you know. But hey, I'm not here to give you excuses. I must say, I'm not here to give you excuses. I finished it. I'd like to think it's good. And if it does absolutely nothing for my grade, I would at least like to hope that you enjoyed it. Because I really did like doing it. It wasn't from lack of effort if I do get a bad grade, which I probably won't. I hope. I hope and pray that it's not, but I really don't think it was bad. I really don't. Let's see. We did a whole bunch of stuff. In fact, I'm gonna give y'all. Oh, there it is. Gonna give y'all a little prize from shooting the film you're about to see, and you're gonna see this clip too. These right here. I'll show you what they are in a little bit, but whoever can guess what this is right now, don't say it aloud. You know it's gonna happen. It's gonna be hype. But yeah, and I got one especially for Miss Lowry. There you are. But yeah, it's gonna be hype. I can guarantee you that. And with that, let's get into the video.
Number 1, Lee's headquarters.
So I'm here and I gotta be quick. There's guys in the Chick-fil-A parking lot just staring at me probably. But it's Robert E. Lee's headquarters, as you can see. He was ill during his time here, but he did do a lot of things. He deployed troops all around Hanover to try and stop the Union troops from getting in. Sorry, I'm very nervous. Don't want to get hit. Let's see. He was ill during his time. Did I already say that? Yeah, I did. Let's see. Oh yeah, he was so ill that Jefferson Davis, the president of the Confederacy, visited him while he was here. It was him and this big general guy. I forgot his name. But yeah, it was let's see. What else did he do here? Oh yeah, he stopped the Union advance on Richmond. Great guy. And yeah, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I'll see you. Okay, so there's a few things I didn't say in that one clip there. First off, that house that he was in was originally the Clark family house. Sorry, I didn't say all this stuff there. I was nervous. My grandmother wanted to eat Chick-fil-A, so we got some Chick-fil-A afterwards, of course. But yeah, that was the Clark family house. The planning from that resulted in the Battle of Cold Harbor, which was in 1864. I think it was a Confederate victory. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it did result in the Confederate victory. You'll see it in the next video. I just can't remember what I said. And it was demolished in 1990, surprisingly enough. You'd think somebody would do something to keep that thing around, but no. Destroyed it. Put Chick-fil-A on it. I mean, hey. When you gotta have Chick-fil-A, you gotta have Chick-fil-A, I suppose. I mean, hell or high water. We don't care about historical monuments. No, we want Chick-fil-A. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Alright, with that, next clip, or next transition clip. See you then.
Number 2, Pole Green Church.
Yeah, right behind me is Pole Green Church. Great church. I pass by it every single day when I went to school. Built in 1743 by Reverend Samuel Davies, first Presbyterian non-Anglican minister in Virginia. And great guy. Inspired Patrick Henry and tried to get or teach slaves to read, literacy and whatnot. They're setting up for a wedding right now, so I have to be very quick. Sorry if this doesn't hit the 2-minute mark, Miss Lowry. But yeah, it was shot down June 1st, 1864. Confederates bombed it because there were a whole bunch of Union sharpshooters in there. And with that, I'll see you. Okay, a lot of things I didn't mention there. First off, he never taught, literally taught slaves literature. He was very, very for the idea of teaching slaves literature. Second off, I don't think I mentioned this in the video, he went on to become the president of the College of New Jersey. Samuel Davies, the guy that ran the church. And I don't think I've mentioned this in the video, but it was blown up June the 1st, 1864, I believe it was. Yeah, it was 1864. It was blown up by Confederate artillery because there are a whole bunch of Union sharpshooters in there. So they had to bomb the church, sadly. Still a pretty good church. I mean, I see weddings go on there all the time, so much so that a wedding was going on when I was there. And if some of you are thinking, wait, he's just playing this awkward bit just to get out of talking in front of the church, he's got his whole script right in front of him the whole time he's recording this. You're wrong. I'm just very awkward. I actually don't have my script on me. I actually lost it during the recording of this video. Luckily, I filmed all my sections, so I didn't need it anymore. But yeah, if you don't think I'm really that awkward and I'm just putting on a bit, just let me show you this clip. Let me just show you this clip. Let's just see it. Let's just see it. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah. That's the who is this guy? The greatest political speaker I've ever seen ever in the history of political speech. What is he thinking? But yeah. Man, good way to put the point across, Garrett. Yeah, that didn't look awkward whatsoever. But yeah. Oh, this guy. Sorry about that. But I just needed to cement the point that I just I'm just so awkward in public. I just can't help it. But yeah, what am I saying? I'm just beating myself up here just for the sake of it. I was about to say, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was just about to say it there. But no, I think this is the end of me getting geeked at my terrible spokesmanship. With that, next transition slide.
Number 3, Cold Harbor Battlefield.
All right, so this clip did not work out as well. I was just so awkward. What I failed to realize was that people actively jog along this like kind of road that we're on like daily. So I was just greeted with hitchhiker and like bike rider upon bike rider. It was weird because I was just standing there with a camera thinking I was something. Nah. I got a whole bunch of sideways stares. It was weird. It was very weird. How many times are we gonna say it's weird? I don't know. Count them up. But yeah. Some things I failed to mention was like the Union troops had like twice the amount of troops that the Confederates have. I thought the Union had like 100 troops. Confederates have like 50. But the Confederates had sustained like half the casualties that the Union did. I think the Union. Oh wait, no, it was more. I think the Union sustained like 50,000, and the Confederates only sustained like 5,000. It was crazy. But anyways, I have this quote here from General Grant, I believe it is. Yeah, I have always regretted that the last assault at Cold Harbor was ever made. No advantage whatsoever was gained to compensate for the heavy loss we sustained. General Ulysses S. Grant. When General Grant is like, hey, yo, this was a mess up, that's something. That's a whole lot of something right there. Because, like, he was so good. He was like one of the best Union generals. All the other ones just did absolutely nothing all day. And Lincoln absolutely hated the other ones. But Grant, I believe Lincoln actually sent Grant like a whole bunch of whiskey because he was just so proud of him. Great guy. But yeah, with that, next clip. Actually, I'm going to show you the clip of me acting awkward, so enjoy that. Alright, so at Cold Harbor Battlefield, sadly you can't go into the trenches behind me, but this path right here, so I can. But there's a lot of people here, and it's kind of awkward. So, Cold Harbor was the like Confederates' last chance to go into to block out the Union from Richmond, but sadly could not do that. Or, well, they did. It was a Confederate victory, but the Union tricked them, went all the way around, and yeah, with that, they assaulted Richmond. Yeah. Well, that wasn't painful whatsoever to watch, was it? Well, I'm gonna hit you right back with the transition video for the next slide. Yeah, I just left that bit unedited just to show you how bad it was. Yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, transition slide. Number 4, Gaines Mill. Alright, right behind me is Gaines Mill, or at least monument of it. We can't find the actual house for some reason. It's either torn down or hidden in the woods. I have no idea.
Well,
Alright, we'll probably get to it, but let's see. What all was I gonna say? So this is the Confederates' last push against the Union, and they're trying to push them all the way back to the Potomac at this battle. Tons upon tons of Confederates were put against the Union, 5th Corps, I believe it was, and well, they succeeded. They pushed it all the way back. According to the account that's on there, they didn't even have to fire a single shot to disperse the Union lines. They just ran up to them with bayonets, and it was over for them. Then, right when they got up to them, they fired a few times and captured, I believe, 2 entire companies or regiments of the Union troops. But Jefferson Davis came by and actually congratulated them on their victory, which I think that was during the same time he visited Robert E. Lee at that Lee's headquarters that we were just at, the one that's now a Chick-fil-A. But with that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Man, I bet I am visibly cringing at this point in the video. Like, if we ever show this in class, everybody in class, look front and center. Right next to Miss Lowry's desk, I should be there. Just stare at me for a second. And I'm sure you will find that I am cringing uncontrollably. But, yeah. How many times am I going to say "but, in that video? I don't know. But, here's the next one for you. Of course, a transition slide until we get to it, but see you then. Number 5, the Garth Wright house. And here we are at the Garth Wright house. A house changed hands a lot during the Civil War. Confederates had it for a while. It belonged to a Confederate soldier. And changed hands from Union, or Confederate to Union, Confederate again, then Union. And yeah, I think they treated good hundreds of casualties in there, but 97 of them died, and the actual family that lived there, the Garth Wrights, they were confined to the basement the whole time. So while people were on the 1st and 2nd floors being treated, the blood would drip down through the floorboards, and they would see the blood dripping into the basement, the family. But yeah, it's all from like mid-1700s, and I think it burned down 1970s, and but still, some of the stuff still here is still original, especially that over there. That hasn't changed since the 1700s. So yeah, with that is the Garth Wright house, and I